Hey there, Stampers, and welcome to another Step It Up video. This little card today I think is so much fun. I had a great time making it, and this is one of those rare occasions where I actually like the Step 1 card probably better than the others, but to each his own. I just really like the colors. I think I used these last week too, so clearly I'm on a kick with these colors. So this week's card, let me show you. This is the step 1, this is step 2, and this is step 3. A little different, but still using the same papers. When I started it, I just got the greeting card kid set, and it's adorable, and I looked at it in the catalog for a long time because I thought it was so cute. And then I started seeing these great cards made with them, and so I went ahead and took the plunge and got it, and I'm so glad that I did. So I coupled it with the Cherish stamp from Baroque Motifs, and it has Kind too, and I just thought that the font was reminiscent of kind of the Dick and Jane books, and it just kind of worked with it. So I know it's kind of a dorky detail, but I do pay attention to those things. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I need to move quickly because there's a lot to these cards. So this is the level 1 card, and it starts with a tempting turquoise base, and this is 8.5 by 5.5 folded at 4 1/4 to create the base. And then I used a piece of black to mat the I think this is called Positively Prints 2 Designer Series paper, and it's in the Poppy Parade color, and I love gingham. It's just always so fresh and clean. And then this turquoise Designer Series paper is also in the Positively Prints, and I just matted a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and you can see that's pretty much it. I added the taffeta little ribbon to the corner, but I'm going to show you. I use StazOn for the image, and I just inked it up well. She's so cute. I mean, you can't hardly, there wasn't a lot to coloring her. Anyway, so I'm going to position this and put her down, trying not to get a wonky one. Perfect. And then Cherish right underneath. Ta-da! Oh, I did it. I love it when it works out right. Anyway, so on this, as in many of my images, I'm using the dry aqua painter. And a dry aqua painter is an aqua painter that does not have any water in the barrel, but I have a cup of water. I use a little medicine cup, Zyrtec here. And then I just dampen the tip. You can tell I've got inky fingers. I've been stamping today, getting ready for a workshop. So you just want this a little bit damp, and then using Tempting Turquoise. This is actually from 4 or 5 days ago. I just leave it here. And you can do that. You don't have to clean it every time because the water just reactivates it, and it's perfectly fine. So I start in the area where I want it. If you can see on here, it's darker here and it goes lighter. So I just start where I want it darkest, and I move the brush along. I'm not going to do the whole image because I think you get the idea, and I've done it a few times. And there is a tutorial video that I have done kind of showing you the way to do this. Anyway, it's not difficult, and you can, if the color isn't as intense as you want it, you can go over it again. And I would, and I often say just follow what the artist who made the stamp has already done. So for our little cutie girl here, I used Tempting Turquoise on her dress, and I used, what is this, Pretty in Pink just really diluted. So I clean my brush from the turquoise, and then I really get it wet, kind of squeeze it a little bit. But then coming into the Pretty in Pink, I pull it aside and really dilute it. And that's for her skin. So you're going to do her arms and her legs and her face. And then I used diluted more mustard for her hair, and then just to pop it with the Poppy Parade on the heart. And that ties it all together. So without spending all our time coloring, you get the idea. And then, so I have this layered, and I have this layered on here, and I use my trusty favorite punch. Yes, I know it's retired, and I'm hoping that if I say this enough, Stampin' Up! Will bring it back, because I really do think it's perfect. And then I just thread the black taffeta through here, and you get the idea. And then tie my cute little bow, and that's the level 1 card. Easy peasy, and isn't it so cute? That's just the cutest card. So cute. Okay, and then our level 2 card, we're starting with the same base, the Poppy Parade gingham, matted with a piece of black cardstock. And I'll put all the dimensions on the video in text. And I'm using some newsprint, and I just thought the newsprint and the poppy and the turquoise, it just gave it that kind of 1950s feel. So just a little bit of that, and then I layered again the Very Vanilla and the Tempting Turquoise from the Positively Prints 2. Layered it on with the image. And then this is a non-Stampin' Up! Ribbon, but I thought it was so cute because it was the exact same colors, kind of that, and it was striped. But you can use anything you want, but I just tied it there with a little bow. And then as a little last detail, I took my matte pack, and I just added some holes in the corner, and popped it up on dimensionals, and that was it. So pretty quick and easy to do. I mean, it's a nice little detail, and it does pop it up. You could definitely use the black taffeta ribbon here, and it would be just as cute. I just love this little stripe. Thank you, Chris with a K. My friend sent that to me, and I told her I was always looking for stripes with black. And anyway, so my friend sent that to me. And then we're going to go on to step 3. Step 3, I used a different, I actually started with this card, and I worked down. And maybe that's why I like the step 1 the most. I'm not sure, but I like this one too. It's just a lot of layers. So also from Positively Prints too. And it has a subtle poppy and turquoise in it. And so I used that as a base with the black matte. And then I took a black matte with the gingham poppy, and I used the scallop edge border punch just to give it that detail. And then I layered it, and then instead of just a solid piece from the newsprint, I also matted it in black. And you can see what I'm saying here, a lot of layers. And then I did a piece of Very Vanilla with the same print from Positively Prints 2 in turquoise, and layered that on there. And then I did my matte pack in between the Cherish and the little cutie girl image, just to set her off a little bit more. You can do that, or you can go all the way around. It doesn't really matter. And then this was so much fun, this little ribbon detail. I just did a dovetail at the tip, and you don't need a ton of it, and I just snipped it where I needed it, and I used one of the holes I already did from the matte pack, and then I punched it through the ribbon as well, and then I used a little brad to adhere the ribbon to the back with, so punching a hole all the way through the layers, and then using a brad to secure it, and then laying it down like so. So you can see it's not a difficult card. This really does have a lot of layers, and it's pretty bumpy, but it's so cute. And when I started it, I was like, okay, I really want this print, and I want one that ties it all together, and I want the newsprint, because I think this font in particular looks and works well with the image and the color scheme. And I know I overthink my cards, but it's fun. And anyway, so I hope that you have fun creating your own cards. Isn't this just so cute, just as it is? I was really pleased. And I hope this inspires you to do a step video or step cards yourself and have fun doing it. Thank you again for watching, and thank you. I really appreciate all the sweet emails that you all send. It keeps me doing it and knowing that you all appreciate it and are seeing some value in it. So I just want to say thanks. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.